What's up guys, Moonlight150 here. I got a battle for you for today. This is an RU battle ticket from my stream back in January. I asked for an RU battle and this guy brought one of everything pretty much. I saw like two UUs and two OUs, a UU, and I guess the rest is RU. Wait, no, those are my low tick there, wasn't it? Or was that mine? I don't know. Anyway, so I lead off with Clefable. He's gonna lead off with Typhlosion, and of course, you know, those lead Typhlosions are pretty deadly, but I'm going to take one of his Focus Blasts to set up my rocks, I believe. Yes, I set my rocks. This Clefable is basically made to take hits and then set up rocks, and I forget what else I made this Clefable do. I don't really expect it to live much more than like 2 turns, even though I did build it very bulky. Anyway, so he's going to go for an Overheat to finish off my Clefable, which is alright with me because I got my rocks, and I don't think he has any spinners. Anyway, so I'm going to scare out the Typhlosion with Feraligatr. And since I am going to be scaring out, you know what that means. I'm going to be setting up that Dragon Dance, because that's what Feraligatrs like to do. They like to scare away the opponents by going through a Dragon Dance. Anyway, he's going to bring in his Gardevoir. He's going to trace my Torrent, which is, you know, no big deal, because it doesn't have any water moves to begin with. So, like I said, I'm going to go for that Dragon Dance on the switch, raise my attack and speed, so now Feraligatr is ready to go. So I'm going to use for the Waterfall, because I don't believe I have Crunch. I believe I have Waterfall. I have Dragon Dance, Waterfall, Ice Punch, and something else. I'm not entirely sure. I know I use Waterfall and Ice Punch a lot. Anyway, so Gardevoir goes down in one hit. He's going to bring in his Salamence. I don't know what, because usually Feraligatrs either carry like Ice Fang or Ice Punch, so he's going to go for the Outrage. He's not set up, so I believe, yeah, my Feraligatr can take at least one Outrage, if not Choice Banded or Life Orb, but he turns out not to be either, at least from what I can see. There was no Life Orb recoil. And I'm pretty sure Banded Salamence Outrage would have taken me out. So my +1 Ice Punch does take out the Salamence in one hit. He's going to bring in his Metagross now, and I can't remember what I do here. Metagross is just a weird Pokemon. I'm just going to go for the Waterfall, seeing how I'm so low health, he can probably take me out with whatever move he wants. So I thought I would get as much damage as I can on him, and +1 Waterfall does actually a lot to that Metagross, to my favor. I wish I could have done the flinch, but you know, we can't get hacks all the time. But he's going to finish off my Feraligatr with an Earthquake. I'm going to bring an Entei now to, you know, scare away the Steel type with my Flare Blitz. I believe that is what I do. Yeah, he fears like the Fire move, so he's going to switch out. Don't know if I predicted that or I just wanted to go for the Fire move no matter what he wanted to switch into, but I think I completely forgot about this Milotic. Yeah, I think I just completely blanked on and said, you know what, anything he sends in is not going to appreciate a Life Orb Flare Blitz from an Entei, but even though it's Milotic, I don't think this is a bulky Milotic, because look how much damage that Flare Blitz did. And I fought a lot of other Pokemon with this Entei, exact same Entei, and the Flare Blitz does not do that much on others, so this thing must have like no defense invested, must be a complete offensive, because it goes for the Surf here. I decided to switch in my Lilligant, which it does not take that much damage from, so I have no idea what this Milotic is doing. I'm pretty sure us max special attack surfing my Milotic should have done a little bit more to a kind of frail Lilligant. Anyway, so he's going to switch out and go back into his Typhlosion. He's going to take some rocks damage, and I believe, do I go for the, yeah, I go for the Quiver Dance once again. I just like sending out those Pokemon that scare away the opponent, and I could just do a dance, you know, Dragon Dance, Quiver Dance, dancing all night long. Anyway, so I'm going to get all my boosts from Quiver Dance. Gonna eat a little bit of leftovers because, you know, I'm that confident. I could just eat right in front of a Typhlosion even though I'm a Lilligant. So I'm going to outspeed him, and I'm going to go for the Sleep Powder. Thankfully, I hit, because rarely I ever land the Sleep Powder. But if you guys think I'm that annoying Lilligant set where I'm Sleep Powder, Sub, I'm not. I don't have Sub on this thing. I do have the Sleep Powder for instances like this, but I don't carry the Sub, which maybe I should look into getting a Sub. But I go for the Giga Drain just to see how much a +1 Giga Drain does, and that is a clean 2-hit KO. So I'm thinking, you know what, as long as this Typhlosion stays asleep, I might as well just Giga Drain him to death. And I believe that is what I'm going to do here, as I'm seeing that he's not going to wake up. Or maybe I just go for the Petal Dance, you know? Maybe I should get rid of Petal Dance for Substitute. But Petal Dance is going to take out this Typhlosion, thankfully, without it waking up. And then he's going to bring in his, what is this? This is Kingdra, which is like, okay, you're sending out a Water type against my +1 Lilligant. And I'm locked in on Petal Dance, so yeah. You can all know how that's going to turn out. So yeah, take out this Kingdra with one hit Petal Dance, and I believe I just keep on going, and I am an own tempo set, so I'm not going to get confused by the Petal Dance, thankfully. So he's going to bring it back in this weekend, my low tick, and it's not going to, never going to appreciate a +1 Petal Dance. So there goes the Milotic. Yeah, I guess you can guys see how this battle is going to keep going, especially now that I think that all he has left is a weakened Metagross, which is now down the red health. So even a this is like a resisted move is +1 Quiver Dance. Not Quiver Dance. Petal Dance is just going to be taking out this Metagross, and so that will be the game. And I will see you guys next time. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that other good stuff. And pay attention to my new footer because I updated it. Bye.